Would you believe if I told you that a man once commanded fire to rain down from the sky? Hold on to your capes, because this isn't a myth or a legend, but a true story scripted in the sands of time about Elijah, the mighty prophet of Israel. It all began in the rugged hills of Gilead, where the air carried the whispers not of the gentle breezes, but the echoes of a man called by destiny. Elijah was no ordinary man. Cloaked in a mantle, fierce of spirits, he was known across the land for one thing: his unwavering faith. But this wasn't fairy tale faith. This was the kind that quakes mountains and devours fear. Elijah stood firm on a mission devised not by his mind alone, but orchestrated by a divine hand. What could possibly stir such a staunch devotion? There was a looming darkness over the lands of Israel as Ahab the king swayed into the depths of idolatry led by Jezebel, his queen. Against this tide of falsehood and falsity, Elijah stood resolute, unyielding like the hardest of stones. Therefore, Elijah was tasked by the celestial voice to confront this stark apostasy. His journey began with a prophecy that a drought would suspend itself over the land, a testament to the powers of the true God and a challenge to the worshippers of Baal. Imagine the chaos, the constriction, as rivers retreated and fields turned barren hues. But this was only the beginning, for in this test, courage must meld with compassion and isolation, with illumination. After delivering the prophecy, Elijah embarked on a journey commanded by the Lord to the brook of Cherith, where he found solace, sustained by a miraculous provision. Ravens brought him bread and meat in the morning and evening. Just at the fringes of heaven's mysterious workings, these birds nurtured him daily. Therefore, as miraculous as it was, this was but a rest stop in a prophet's life full of unrest. The brook eventually dried, serving Elijah with a stoic reminder that the call carried no permanence, and he rose again to venture into the golden rays atop the hills as the voice beckoned towards the ancient town of Zarephath. There, a widow awaited, a soul acquainted with grief yet unshakable in her giving. Elijah met her amidst gathering sticks, and with the audacity bathed in divine assurance, he asked for bread. Would she refuse the prophet's peculiar presage for the very last of her flour and oil? But there was something here, an unspoken assurance beneath Elijah's words. Therefore, the widow relented, providing him with the morsel, and in return, witnessed a miracle ungraspable save for faith. Her flour jar remained unfazed by time, without dearth, the oil jar unfailing. But simplicity comes with trials on its heels, as the widow's son fell ill unto death. Here, as faith and heart grappled in tandem, Elijah stretched himself over the child, appealing thrice for breath to enter his lungs again. And indeed, life was restored. The news of these miraculous works traveled, igniting hearts amidst the dire straits across villages. Long had a dispute brewed at the heart of Carmel, where Elijah challenged the prophets of Baal. Under the sunlit cerulean, a test was proposed. Whose deity can light fire on the offering laid bare on Mount Carmel? The multitude gasped as the prophets of Baal unleashed their cries through morning to midday. Yet there was silence. Then Elijah called all near and repaired the 12 stones of an altar for the tribes of Jacob. The atmosphere thickened as he petitioned once more. Suddenly, fire fell from the skies, engulfing the drenched altar and licking every drop from dust to stone. Eyewitnesses fell upon their faces in awe, accepting the true deity. But as triumph seemed near, threats unfurled as Jezebel vowed vengeance. The prophet, beset by a rare moment of doubt, fled into the wilderness. He reached Mount Horeb, where amidst whispers and winds, he encountered the divine presence not in fire, wind, or quaking earth, but in a gentle whisper. Why was Elijah truly here? For this whisper spoke to his concealed worry and stood as a testament to faith that undulates between might and meekness. And so, upon receiving a renewed call, he trusted again. Elijah's saga concluded not in retreat, but in ascension. He passed the mantle to Elisha, and, with fiery chariots abloom in the skies, was taken from among the living. Stories hence find solace in Elijah's life, echoing across the ages. This tapestry of miracles and faith, with frayed ends of human doubt, continues to thread through our hearts, calling us to the audacity of faith in surmounting life's tempestuous tides.